Hello, AGAN aircraft industry welcomes you. In this video, we will tell you about a landmark project for our company, a complete restoration of the Cessna 185 Skywagon cabin. It is a real hard-working utility aircraft which is designed to carry up to 5 passengers and a maximum cargo payload up to 570 kilos in and out of very hard-to-reach places. It is able to take off and land on unpaved airstrips and from makeshift sites spotted from the cockpit during a flight, which turn out to be incredibly popular. In addition, this model is successfully operated on water with the amphibious float modification. We can say that the off-road tundra, taiga, forest areas, lakes and rivers of Alaska, and similar regions all over our planet are the natural habitat and perfect elements for the Cessna 185 Skywagon. The customer in this case was S7 Airlines, specifically the flight training subdivision S7 Aero. At the customer's request, we performed a number of modifications within the cabin of the aircraft, namely a completely new cabin design, everything from new front seats, rear bench seat, side panels of the cabin and doors. We have restored and painted the structural framing of the front seats and the rear bench seat with protective powder coating. Additionally, we made new seat cushions and sheathed them with leather and Alcantara inserts. We also restored and painted the plastic trim of the interior and doors, sheathed them with leather and Alcantara in unison with the previously developed design. We made a new modern dashboard visor and set of carpets. The plastic lining of the instrument panel and the central console were restored with the production of all the marking placards in exact accordance with the original factory design. The structural frames of the instrument panel were painted black, which necessitated the removal of all flight and navigational instruments, engine gauges, and radio equipment. Naturally, this procedure is carried out with as much care as possible, with all the standards for dismantling and reinstalling equipment being followed strictly. Subsequently, a complete analysis of the electrical wiring was carried out, during which time we identified and eliminated all mistakes and shortcomings. We restored the functionality of backlighting on the instruments, conducted proper rewiring and mounted the push-to-talk button on the co-pilot's control column. Another detail that we installed were brand new decorative leather padding sewn into the control columns. Separately, it is worth highlighting the newly manufactured lower part of the instrument panel, including engine controls, switches and circuit breakers and a glove compartment. Furthermore, we carried out digital UV printing and then original marking inscriptions were applied. When we began working with the cabin of the aircraft, we did not ignore the black-colored luggage compartment. During the restoration process, the fiberglass floor linings were repaired to new condition and the entire space of the luggage compartment was covered with a special noise-absorbing anti-slip material. We would like to draw attention to the fact that all the chrome-plated interior parts were restored by electroplating and all cargo attachment points were electroplated as well. As a bonus, several upgrades were performed for the customer, which had a very beneficial effect on the overall exterior appearance and functionality of the aircraft. The broken door handle was replaced, the propeller spinner was polished and brought to a perfect shine. The glass and frames were painted. We replaced the doorways which were fairly battered by times. Since the old noise insulation dampers turned into dust, we replaced them with new certified aviation noise insulation. Last but not least, our company specialists made a customized trim on the glass to give it an aesthetically finished look to the entire cabin of this wonderful aircraft. Due to the constantly increasing volume of work as well as the complexity of this work, in order to improve quality, the project implementation dates were shifted, but the work was carried out as methodically and consistently as possible. The whole process took place at the customer's home base, Tarbevo Airfield, which added some logistical challenges and complications for us. But we are always up to meeting a challenge. Before handing over the aircraft to the customer, We tested all the equipment to confirm the reliable operation of all systems after the reinstallation of the instrument panel. We checked the safe and correct operation of the radio communication equipment and the effectiveness of the noise-cancelling system in the headsets after replacing the headset jacks. As always, we have tried to satisfy the wishes of our client and even exceed their expectations in the work we have done. The impeccable quality of work is always a top priority for us. We hope that you will appreciate the results of our hard work and approach to business. Thank you for your attention.